Thank y'all for tuning in to Leekydabikestar vs. Chino, the battle that never happened, part 2. This vlog, we're going to get into this, right? We're going to get into the fact that why the battle never happened, if the battle happened, where was the battle supposed to be. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty of it. And then also in this vlog, we're going to attempt to review the podcast. 12 years ago, Chino was 13 years of age. He's in New York with Meek Mills. They shopping, they doing their thing. The Queens niggas call Meek Mills. They call Meek Mills and say, Meek, what's up with Chino? He trying to battle? Of course, Chino obliged. Yeah, I'm trying to battle. What's up? It's whatever. Niggas pull up, they go to Leaky Block, and then what happened? Let's just say they never battled. For unfortunate reasons, they never, ever battled. The battle never took place. Never. The reason is because Leaky don't have total control of his neighborhood. So things got out of hand. Let's just leave it there. From now to 12 years ago, they had to meet back up and they had to battle. They had to in some way. They did meet up. Let's talk about the second time they met up. Leaky pulled up in Baltimore, a normal Sunday in Baltimore. I actually got a couple clips of the videos of it. Tell me your thoughts. Take a look at the clip. That's Leekydabikestar. He on a YZF X. He had the nerve to bring an X. That's Chino. He on a 250. They both on 250s. But Chino on a Monster. He's on a Monster 250 that was given to him, the all-chrome bike. I think this was a pro bike. Or a factory bike. That's what they call it. I don't know what the racists call it, but that's what that was. That was the one. Really a 350. And lo and behold, we have the one and only in the top left. This footage from 2014. I know it's blurry. But all the way up there, we have the one and the only, the Loch Ness Monster. That's what we like to call him. Lips, free Haney. As you see right here, his wheels is down. This is Leaky in the middle. His wheels is down. And when we play it again, when my engineer play it, you're gonna see that he's able to go through, ride through the cut that he could have wheelied through. But he wasn't Michael Jordan at that time. Play. As I can tell, you see Chino still surfing. This is the next clip. You see Leaky in the air now. Okay? Mind you, he's on a trail bike. I'm just saying, the gears are different. That's all I'm saying. Still takes talent to do it. This is another clip again. It's an Instagram clip, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, this is what we got to show y'all the difference. Look at this man. On an X. How dare him? Okay. Let's see. Chino on the front, as y'all can tell. He up here. That's Drizzy. He put down, he couldn't make the turn. Chino in the front. Never put down. Chino never put down. Back to the video. You understand what I'm saying? Burnt him up. Leaky put down 2-3 times. You know his excuse, oh, I'm not on my bike. So you pulled up from wherever you from and brought a bike that wasn't yours, knowing damn well it's go time. Knowing damn well the last time you seen this man, sorry, Chino was a child. He was a minor. The last time you seen this child, you called him out and he was in your city. Now you in his city and you bring a pass off? He didn't want to battle Lips. He didn't want to battle Chino. He just wanted to go home. Let's talk about part 3. Part 3, he comes to Baltimore. This is strictly to battle. Chino, no other bikes out. This is battle time. Less than a 10-pack. You got Dev up there, I'm up there, Wayne up there, Rick's up there, Chino up there. All the Charlie up there, Steve up there, all the top guys, all the whole Raise It Up crew. We standing up Hip Hop Chicken waiting for these niggas pull up. So they pull up, and at the time, it's raining. It's raining. But let's see, because, if they could battle in the rain, right? I mean, come on now. They could battle in the rain, right, Seven?
Yeah.
Because it would be Chino riding in the rain and Leaky riding in the rain. So there's no way it's going to lean. Let's just say that was the excuse. They pulled up. Leaky felt like 6-7 times. Battle never happened. So with that being said, this situation is so pathetic. For him to say he's Michael Jordan, and I'm not saying, like I said from the last video, I'm not saying the man's trash. I did say he was LeBron. And the reason why I said he was LeBron James, if I'm comparing him to basketball, I say he's LeBron James because LeBron only won the championship with help. He couldn't win the championship on his own. He had to go to Miami to get that rock. He had to have a built-up team. And that's what Leaky did. You know, surviving the bike stars, I also said that. And that means there was a lot of bike stars. My question is to you, how many bike stars is it now? You know, it was Quell the bike star from Atlanta. It was Fruit the bike star, a.k.a. Edward. It was a lot. And then our bike stars no more. Shout out to Marlo, you know, I fuck with y'all. Shout out to Wes. Shout out to my boy Clutch. I fuck with y'all guys, bro. But I got a problem with y'all teammate. He gets on this podcast, and I believe, like I said, I ain't gonna judge the whole thing because he might clean it up. I might look like a damn fool. I might look like a fool having all this ranching, raging because he said, you know, New York is the only city out of all bike life cities that was made original on their own. Everybody else had a rapper to big them up. So I got offended, and I might be wrong because he might have cleaned it up. Who knows? We're going to get to the bottom of that. We're going to figure out if he did. And I'm going to watch every bit of it. I'm going to watch every minute of it. I think I owe that to the culture to sit down and watch the whole thing. This video is going to be a review of the podcast. So we're going to go back in the house and we're going to finish watching it. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what we deal with in our culture. This is why our culture is where it's at. Numerous reasons, but the number one reason is ignorance. To say that you're Michael Jordan, what have you done for the culture, Leaky? You said, because you was on a talent show? You was on a talent show, and even on the talent show, you was in front of the greatest freestyle motocross rider there is. Travis Pastrana, Maryland's own. And you in front of Travis, look what you had to say.
I'm nervous saying this, you get what I mean? I'm not into interviews, so this is all natural. This is coming from my heart. I come from New York City, I was never into sports, so once I realized I could get good on a bike, that really just took my mind somewhere else and really gave me focus. A lot of kids come from my neighborhood, they don't really have something they love, they don't have something they're passionate at, so they get sidetracked into all kind of things. The bike always kept me focused, it always kept me like, I gotta do good. That's the whole mindset. I just want to keep promoting to the kids that you can make a life out of what you love to do. This is my dream to really make this into something legal that we can actually feed our families off of and show the world that we can actually put on the show for the world.
You sound a damn fool. That's Travis Pastrana. You getting cocky with Travis Pastrana? Where's the part 2, Leaky? Did you make the band? What happened? No, they sent you home. You're not good enough. You got to cut. There's never going to be a part 2 to Leaky and making the band and that P. Diddy shit you just did, man. It was a fucking talent show. Talking about national TV. What about Chino doing a movie? Pug, bringing a movie. What about niggas from your own city? Chad 5. Big your city up. You talk about New York City? Who you bigging up from New York City that's not a bike star? It's no I in team, brother. And you don't even big the bike stars up. I didn't see not one bike star on national TV with you, player. It's disgusting what you're doing, Leaky. Lakeisha, I called you Leaky the whole time, but your name going back to Lakeisha. As the more and more I talk, and I'm just thinking about it, Lakeisha's better. Yeah, man. We're going to review it. We're going to give a good, Casa Net, type of review where we're going to sit back and stream it and watch it. And I pray to God it gets better and not worse. See y'all when we get in the house.
As usual, I always ask how you got into bikes.
I got into bikes like around the age of 8. You know what I mean? I was never into sports. And when that Rough Rider thing came out, my uncle and them had a bunch of bikes. And that video really like fucked my head up when I saw the bikes, the fly cars, 8 years old, bro. The girls, the dogs, like that shit really changed my life and I never wanted to do nothing else other than that. So I got my bike, my uncle just came up straight up with a bike and I just went crazy with it, man. Like that shit changed my life. Like that one video and everything my uncle had going on too. You get what I mean? It's the culture. That shit really like, I'm like, nah, this is my life. This fits me. You get what I mean?
Right.
Was that the anthem? Rough Rider anthem?
That's it.
Yeah,
that's
what
it.
age grade when you got your first bike?
8.
8 years old.
8.
So,
that shit dropped around 98.
98. So how old are you?
33.
Oh, we're the same age. Damn,
Right.
everyone's the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I remember that. So my dad, same thing. Like I said to you earlier, my dad was big into bikes, so I remember that. What was your first bike? How did you get into it? Dirt bikes or motorcycles?
Dirt bikes.
Dirt bikes.
Dirt bikes. I only fuck with dirt bikes. But my first bike was a PW80. PW was a Yamaha.
Yamaha.
Yep.
Well, why dirt bikes not four-wheelers?
Four-wheelers easy. Like, I don't know. Four-wheelers dope. I ain't gonna take nothing from the four-wheelers, but I don't know. At that time, motorcycles was the thing. Like, it was nothing but motorcycles. You ain't have a motorcycle, you was out the loop.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like
that's why you
dirt bikes was like my first love, and I just always stayed with the dirt bikes. Like, I used to fucking mirrors on my shit to try to make it look like the motorcycles and shit. Like,
You used to
but I don't know.
ride.
The dirt bikes is just it.
Leaky.
A lot of niggas die on motorcycles.
You rode a KLR, my nigga. That is a motorcycle. That is a street legal motorcycle. Street legal motorcycle. You rode a KLR, my nigga. A Killer K, whatever y'all niggas call it up top. That is a motorcycle. Like, what is you?
Like, and that's another reason I hate them
I'm
shit.
gonna give it a try. I'm not even gonna
Especially
completely
now.
contradict
It's
everything.
crazy.
Yeah,
I'm really gonna give it a
You never
shot.
did the whole bicycle thing with the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
car.
Yeah.
At that time, we used to do the. At that time, like back in the day, we used to do the Uggers, like the small. We used to call them Uggers and Stompies and shit, like
Yeah.
in New York, where it's like the small ass bike with the long seat pole. You know what I'm saying? Then niggas used to just. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was usually we used to find bikes in the garbage and do it. Now the little kids riding on $1,000 bicycles and shit. So the history changed.
you
and
had
shit. Like,
That's facts.
Did you?
I mean, you had a P-Dub 80 at fucking 8, nigga. But here you are talking like you was broke as shit and you had to get bikes out the trash can and ride them.
Have basically like a start on BMX. I guess what you could say.
Yeah, I would say that.
What would you say like was a brand? I know you say you grabbed like whatever back then. I understand the same. What was like your go-to BMX at that time frame?
Shit, I kind of grew up kind of hard, so my uncle got his little shit going on. But shit, the best bikes at that time was like
Stop.
dynos and GTs.
Yep.
Then there was like Harrows when you had the
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah.
There's Harrows and Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks.
Those was like the
Back
top.
to those, yeah.
Those are the top bikes.
I feel like.
But the GTs and the Mongooses was like the
everybody.
hood. That was like the BMWs to the BMW. That was like the BMWs to the Benzes, you heard me? And then the
Those
other
was getting
two
took.
was like like
those was getting took.
facts.
I had a Huffy too. I don't know if
Huffies was love.
Huffies was lit.
Huffies was like the
Walmart's
motherfucking, what was you say? The fully loaded Hondas and shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, fully loaded.
That's what that was like.
It ain't a BMW, but it's
The
it's SI, it's a
the
Type R.
BMW was the Mongooses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went like that.
so you had all those and you got your start with
I had all that. We used to rock, but I used to find the shit in the garbage, take it home, fix it, put the inner tubes in it, do all kind of chains and rims and shit, and really like I used to love this shit. Like I did nothing but bikes. I never played sports. I don't like sports. I don't watch sports. I don't know nothing that's going on in that
I
shit.
agree.
Like
I don't watch
bike
sports,
life is
man.
my life.
How long were
Well,
you doing
son.
the bicycle thing before you got on your first actual
Totally
video?
opposite.
Shit, probably from like 6 to 8. I
6 to
say
8.
I had like a big wheel. I used to like the big wheel trucks, push each other and that shit.
Yeah.
Then it went to this.
Was that transition easy for you at that age, going from like a bike to a dirt bike, like a BMX bike to a dirt bike?
Nah, that shit is like crawling and walking.
Gotcha.
That's what it's like. It's like the next nature. You get what I mean?
So you were already wheeling and doing shit before that, and you got on the dirt bike, and it was just like,
I was always small, so for me to Wheelie, I got that on like the Stompies and shit. You get what I mean?
okay.
It came a little late. Everything with me, I had to hustle for this shit. Like I ain't get shit easy. Like I had to really work.
And that's what I'm saying. You said it came a little late, so all right, let's say you did start wheeling until you was 16. How do you feel doing that to a 13-year-old boy or 12-year-old boy when he started riding? Yeah.
Work for this shit. I was like the last nigga to get nice.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I had a team of 12. I was the last nigga to get nice.
So you were already thinking about the future when you were younger, like you wanted to be the best? Or,
Yeah, for
because I don't
sure.
really know how that works when it comes to
For
like,
sure.
how do you become?
I'm a
like,
hustler. You get what I mean? So
Yeah.
anything I see, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be the richest. You get what I mean? I'm planning right now to be the richest. I'm not here to just play. Like niggas don't even see me. I ride bikes and I get low. Like I got a game plan. You get what I mean?
okay.
It's not
Yeah.
to play.
You were riding with people from school, or you were riding people like you just like off the street type shit?
Nah. In my neighborhood, we rode a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
A
I
lot
know-
of people like other than
shaking
people in
that
like
table,
Jamaica,
man.
Queens, like
Yeah.
I didn't know nobody. It wasn't no social media. We didn't see YouTubes. You know what I mean? It was like New York City bike life. Like
Yeah.
the GOAT was Wink 1100, and he was like the
Yeah, that's
fucking
a
god of this shit. And
I promise I'm not going to stop every 5 minutes, but Wink 1100 rode motorcycles. You just said you came up on dirt bikes. You contradicting yourself already, my man. Make my job easy. Make my damn job easy. You already contradicted. You said M.
Yeah, you can
this shit, and
Thank you.
we just want to get to Wink level. You get what I mean? Because we used to watch DVDs and shit and fucking tapes.
Wink was a
Other
goat,
than that,
though.
you never saw this shit.
Like you gonna have to clip in Wink doing the Wheelie and the weights.
Yeah, Wink was a
weights
goat,
while he's on
bro.
the bike.
No way.
Yeah,
Come on,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Wink ain't riding no
So he
damn
did a
dirt bike.
wheelie.
He's doing the Wheelie. He got the dumbbells and he's like this while he doing the Wheelie.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I used to have. I
This
had to
was in
watch
like
that shit. Yeah, I was a
this
kid
is
watching that
in
shit.
the 90s, niggas
Yeah.
watching shit like that. You get what I mean? So that shit was motivation for me. As a kid watching this shit, like, nah, these niggas is cool,
Yeah, he
bro.
was like, y'all gotta do that. I could relate. That's crazy.
I think Rough Riders is my biggest inspiration around that. So
Yeah, see, I went and bought a big ass Rough Rider chain. Bike Stars is a new Rough Rider. You get what I mean? Like, we running shit, but the only thing difference is we don't got no back end. A lot of these niggas that's big in the bike life shit got back. Everybody that's big in bike life got
Hold
a
up,
back end.
what?
Bike Stars is the only team that came in this shit.
Hold up,
Self-made.
what? Hold up, I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. He
New
said,
Rough Rider, you get what I mean? Like, we running shit, but the only thing difference is we don't got no back end. A lot of these niggas that's big in the bike life shit got back. Everybody that's big in bike life got a back end.
got a back end? So you saying everybody that's big in this bike life shit got sponsors, cuz? Cuz, no way, cuz. You is not doing this, though.
It's untrue. That's untrue.
Bike Riders is the only team that came in this shit self-made. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
go back in history. Like, we're not a motorcycle team that collects dues and shit. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
different.
Rough Riders is the inspiration, but I'm sure you made a name for yourself to kind of be around those people.
Yeah.
So what
My
was your
first team that
interaction?
we ever started with when I was like 8 years old. Shout out to my boy Chico. He was like the guy that really taught us and like brought us out and you know what I'm saying, gave us
Yeah.
his time. You get what I mean? My parents was busy. My uncle was busy.
Eastern Vision now. Resuming now.
But Chico really came and you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, I'm just bringing you out to the park. Yo, do this, do that. Chico don't Willie though. But he could tell us exactly what to do to, you get what I mean? That's the motivation you need, and that's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the backing you kind of need to get yourself. And everybody got like somebody that can really like
man.
show them
Trying
what to
keep
do.
them survive. We
You know what I'm
outside
saying?
watching this.
And I salute that shit. That's a motivation. Shout out to my boy Chico.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
What the
what do you
fuck
think a
is
good
Chico,
starter
bro?
bike is? What do
Why
you
you say
recommend based
shout out
off
to
your
Chino?
experiences
Goddamn.
with bikes?
Yamaha is definitely the number one Willie bike. But it depends on age.
But why? Why Yamaha?
I don't know.
Without Chino, he wouldn't be where he was at, bro. Like, I know you grew up in, my son grew up in a different world. He grew up in sports and stuff like that. So he really don't care for dirt bikes. But I'm telling you right now, bro. Chino took him to meet Jay-Z. Took him to his first paid show, his first paid event, and festival. Not just him, multiple other people, but it was him too. A nigga that went at him his whole come up. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna put some bread in your pockets," and invited him to a show that he didn't have to invite him to. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't trying to be an asshole. Like, why ain't you think Chino? But like, you thinking your mechanics and
I don't know. You ask the niggas in Yamaha, like, I don't know what they put in them engines and shit, bro. Like, just the, like,
why
the
you
height
don't
wise,
to somebody that really
just the way it
show love.
react, like, Yamaha is just the go-to Willie bike.
Yeah,
There's other bikes though, like CRF. I started going crazy on the CRF.
that's Honda.
CRF
Yamaha
is a
a
great
go-to
bike,
Willie
too.
bike.
It's Honda.
CRF don't blow up. Like, those shits is like great bikes. Yamaha blows up.
Huh?
Doing too much, Yamaha gonna blow up, bro. But my
That's
number one Willie
totally.
bike
Look
is
at how they
Yamaha.
faces. Hold on.
Learn.
Doing too much, Yamaha gonna blow up, bro.
Look at that. They like, what is you talking about, cuz? That's vice versa. A Honda gonna blow up, a Honda gonna fail you. Yamaha,
But my number one Willie bike is a Yamaha for sure.
Willie
Learn
bikes
how to
is
Willie?
insane.
Yamaha?
It depends what you
Yeah, learn how to Willie
overall.
Yamaha.
Exactly.
But if you want to
too.
learn how to Willie,
And how you
like these
maintain
niggas
it,
doing
bro.
nowadays, go buy a fucking what is it? LTZ 400. That's a four-wheeler. Niggas learn how to Willie in one day.
That's what I had. Wait, that's the bike. I had that shit. Suzuki?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
I had
yo,
that shit.
those are the number one.
You giving me
Get
broke
it.
vibes,
that, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had that shit. It's torquey. I had to
You said
reverse
what?
too or
You
not?
can see it in the
Yeah.
yard.
Yeah, I
think
had
you
that same
don't?
shit.
They told me
Yeah.
because you ain't know how to ride like that.
Nah, I really didn't. I ain't gonna front. I snapped the bar. I kept. It was easy to wheelie,
You-
but I couldn't hold it.
Yeah. It's just balance, bro. Shit like this. Boom.
Yeah, he definitely, he just
Boom.
left
You
the
know what I
club.
mean? Like, it's just like
come on, bro.
Gas brake.
They had to
gas
pay him
brake,
for this
bro.
interview.
You gotta know how not to hit too
Then
much
he rented
gas.
the
You know what I'm saying?
Maybach
Too much
and
gas
all
and
that
too much
shit.
brake to
Like,
sling
you
you down,
doing
bro.
too much.
Yeah, but what confused me with that is like, sometimes you sit in.
You had a long way to go, brother.
Me?
You
Yeah.
had a long way to go.
I know.
You got your
That's-
bike.
That's
That's what a
his
lot of
bike.
people don't understand. Nigga, you can't
That's
just get a
his
bike
bike.
and start to try
That's
to
his
wheelie, bro.
bike.
You gotta be in tune, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta
Look at this shit. Needs
understand
grips
how
and all
to hit
that
the
shit.
engine, bro.
This
Like,
shit look like our Surron.
yeah, bro. It took a lot of years
Well,
for me to
one
get
of
to this
them,
level,
yours.
bro.
Yeah.
To even learn how to wheelie, bro. Like for real, bro.
So
Like this
he-
shit ain't
All
no
right, let's
joke,
lock
bro.
in.
You brought
Let's
up
lock
a
in.
good
Come on.
question, and I want to tap on it real quick. He was saying like how you mentioned a brake,
Mhm.
and he said sometimes you stand
The
in.
weight, yeah.
So how he basically is implying like how do you press the brake? Now from like the street bike world,
Mhm.
I know dudes have the back brake on a lever up
Yeah,
front.
we call that
But
cheating. That is
I was
cheating.
gonna say- that's what I was
Do
gonna-
not do
Y'all
that.
not doing
You
that.
got that handbrake right on your finger.
Yeah, that's
Stay over there because you're gonna make me look regular, even though I'm doing some incredible shit.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
don't want to do that. We
That's
gotta
true.
trying to keep the people mind on what's
Nah, that's
natural.
true. That's
You know what I
true.
mean? I don't
Okay.
do the enhancement.
got
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No enhancement drugs on
What's
the
the
bike.
Ryan?
Because in a way, you gotta look at it like this. He got a handbrake, so he's able to do, circle wheelies, all Superman on a circle, all types of different wheelies that we can't do because we got a foot brake, no handbrake. So
Yeah.
it makes sense what he's saying. Like, you know what I mean? Stay over there because you're gonna confuse the people that don't know how to ride at all. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna see the go. We doing this shit all natural. You know what I'm saying? It's having fun. We just doing this shit we love to do.
So on the motorcycles, they usually do that, not dirt bikes, right?
So that's why I asked that because I haven't seen dirt bike guys do that.
Yeah.
And the street
Nah,
bike
that's a
guys
lot.
do that shit.
There's a
all
lot
the
of people
time.
doing it. But shout out to everybody doing it. You get what I
Yeah.
mean? I used to be on a heavy back in the day, but now I'm just having fun, bro. Niggas do whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't care no more, bro.
So did you
But-
ever do any battles back then when you were younger?
Yeah, we used to do battles. We used to battle among ourselves. Like I said,
Okay.
it was not a lot of other people
Right.
close to us. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we used to go to what is it? English Town. They had the competition.
Yeah.
But at those times, at English Town, we used to go to a whole
New
bunch
Jersey?
of bike lessons and shit like that back in the day. Niggas used to win with that. But as I said, I was not the nicest at the time. You get what I mean?
Right.
So my brother, my boy Nappy used to do that shit.
So that's
Like,
why he was so angry.
those was the guys at the time in the neighborhood with like Yami Boy days. You get what I mean? So shout to them. They set the tone. You know what I mean? And I just followed through there. I never stopped.
Yeah.
So would you feel
Nah.
like now in the bike scene that like there's no competition or there's no like battles or nothing like that?
Now there's a bunch of competitions, a bunch of battles.
Right.
But me, I'm at like the
Or you at?
Michael Jordan. Fucking.
You're not playing
you
at
know
the
what I'm
Rucker, is what
I
you're
never
saying.
seen you
Huh?
Michael
You're
Jordan.
not playing at the Rucker. That's
Nah,
done.
yeah, that was like you gotta there's a bunch of shit going on, but it's like what
But it's
level are
fucking
you
me
at?
over because he just said, he used to be on that calling niggas out for cheating shit back then and all that. And right now he just ride the ride and he don't, he just go with the flow. But now you saying you Michael Jordan? Let's hear this. Come on,
Yeah.
let's keep
Where
going.
is going on? You get what I mean? His level was like
So you would say that you up there at the Michael Jordan status?
Michael Jackson.
Michael
too, right?
Jordan, Michael
Y'all heard me?
Jackson.
I came in playing Michael Jackson.
He's a go-to.
What's my boy name? Floyd. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
boy.
Right.
you know what I
So
mean?
you
It's
50
some
and
other
oh,
guys
so
like
you never
what's the
lost.
name?
We already myth-busted
Yeah,
that
I'm
in the
just
beginning
out
of
of
the
the world,
video.
bro.
Hold on, in the beginning of the video, I showed y'all how he came down to Baltimore and Chino spanked him. Like he spanked him. So you can't say you 50 and 0, even though if you take that's one loss right there.
I'm just in my own category. I make my own tricks. I CEO myself.
Oh my God. What tricks you make, boy? You was a lot.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm trying to keep it
I'm just out of the
PG-13,
world, bro.
man.
So when did you feel like you were at the top? How do you know you're at the top? You have to go through a
I
certain
got to
battles?
the top around 2012.
2012.
Yeah, 2012. What is
2014.
Was that?
I didn't make it this far when I watched it the first time. Remember, we got to like 13 minutes, I ended it. He got to the top of 2012. Just showed y'all a video in 2014, I'm sorry. Timestamp video if y'all need the proof. 2014, belt to ass. And you say you was at the top since 20. So you're saying, Leaky, Lakeisha, you basically saying that you was at the top of this bike shit since 2012.
That around the time you started getting like attention from,
Yes.
I say, people outside of the world that you were living in, and the best way to say like
Or maybe social
more
media. I
media,
think
social media.
came out
Yeah.
that-
Yeah. When I came in the game, the shit was like I was blackballed. You get what I mean? So it was like
Blackball.
at the end of the day, New York started this shit.
What?
And at the end of the day, they try to say, oh, this city started it, that city started it. We was doing this shit before it was social media. A lot of different cities hopped on social media,
Yeah.
like the YouTubes and shit before we did.
Right.
So people started thinking they started it and shit. When I came in the game,
Who?
I had to
Like,
set that shit clear.
say
Like,
the
look,
names.
Wink set the tone.
What state? What city? You ain't saying shit.
Wait, isn't the guy Wink a motorcycle rider?
Yes, he just showed the nigga that was doing the bench press in the beginning of the video. Can you go do me a favor and go get that light from upstairs on the table? It's on the where the computer is. Thank you.
And I'm
My
here to
son, man.
clean this shit
Yeah,
up.
that
You
nigga
know what I
18,
mean? And that's
man.
what I've been
Can't
doing
believe.
since.
So
That shit, cleaning this shit up.
I think that's a point that some people might get misconstrued is that
Bring the
when you talking
headphones
about this
out, my
bike life
headphones out when you
thing,
come back.
they
Please.
thinking you only talking about
My bad, y'all. But yeah, bro, this nigga just, I can't get into it. I'm locking in.
dirt bikes, but you talking about all bikes in general stunting. And it started here a long time ago.
Mhm.
And you just continue it on, but with a different platform. You're on a different bike.
That's a fact.
Doing it differently. So I can see people like, I say like dudes in B-more that say, yeah, we started, we did this, but was they doing it on a bike? Like, what,
Oh,
what
so
they,
hold on. Is y'all cutting this shit? Or he just threw B more out there off the rip? Like,
I think that's
let
a
me
point.
look. Let me go. Hold on.
Doing this shit before it was social media. A lot of different cities hopped on social media,
Yeah.
like the YouTubes and shit before we did.
Right.
So people started thinking they started it and shit. When I came in the game, I had to set that shit.
They cut it. See, I'm getting a little better with this editing shit. They cut it, 7. So I'm thinking I'm going crazy whole time.
Social media,
Yeah.
like
But
the
yeah,
YouTubes
bro,
and shit
that's
before we
what's
did.
going on. That's
So
what's going
people
on.
started thinking they
They
started
cut
it and
it.
shit.
They
When I
cut the
came in the
video.
game,
Watch.
I
Cut.
had to set that shit. You get what I mean? And that's what I've been doing since.
So
That shit, cleaning
Yeah.
this shit up.
I think that's a point that some people might get
Right.
misconstrued is that when you talking about this bike life thing, they thinking you only talking about dirt bikes, but you talking about all bikes in general stunting. And it started here a long time ago. And you just continue it on, but with a different platform. You're on a different bike.
That's a fact.
Doing it differently. So I can see people like they thinking you only talking about dirt bikes, but you talking about all bikes in general stunting. And it started here a long time ago. And you just continue it on, but with a different platform. You're on a different bike.
That's a fact.
Doing it differently. So I can see people like, I say like dudes in B-more that say, yeah, we started, we did this, but was they doing it on a bike? Like what they wasn't doing it on the street bikes back in the day. They
They
just
were
started
the
jumping
first
on
in
dirt
the world
bikes
to
now.
ride a
You know, that might be the
motorcycle.
perspective
Like,
that
come on, bro.
they have.
Like, who gives
So
a fuck? But we
if
put
someone
y'all
wanted to
on,
do
bro,
their
at the end
homework,
of the
what would
day.
you say they should look
We
up? Like what
influence y'all.
who should they tap in with or look up? Wink being one of those people. Obviously the throwback
Who else?
Rough Rider videos. You know, not only just your inspirations, but to be like, yo, do your homework. These are the people you should check out.
What
Right.
city started this shit? Like, what you mean? Because, like, I got documentaries as a kid at 8 years old.
That's
You get what I
that's-
mean?
yeah.
They can't even see that.
Did you
Our city started this shit?
But to be like, yo, do your homework.
Answer the
These are the people you should
question,
check out.
Leekey.
What
Right.
city started this shit?
what city started this shit?
Like, what you mean? Because, like, I got documentaries as a kid at 8 years old.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
That's
You get what I
Don't
mean?
worry.
They can't even see that. I got a new documentary about to drop this summer.
okay.
You get what I mean? Like,
Never
but
gonna drop.
just look at anything
It's
I
gonna
put
flop.
out, bro. Like, look at my Instagram from a lot of niggas deactivate. I mean, take off certain shit from their Instagram
You
and
do.
shit. Like, go back
Yeah.
and
We
see
can't
where
go
these tricks
back.
started
You
from. You
deleted
get what
all
I
your
mean?
pictures.
I started 75, 80% of the tricks. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to a couple new guys doing
I
some new
don't know
shit.
if I can make it through.
They, you know what I'm
this
saying? They
whole
keeping the game a little, some new shit. But
thing. I tried, guys.
for 2012 to
Smoking a
fucking
cigarette, trying to
2023, it been nothing but what I brought to the
2012
game. You get what I mean?
2023
I
is
agree.
insane.
And I do dirt bikes. Like, I ain't talking about the street bikes. Shout out to the street bikes. Shout out to the guys that did it before me. Shout out to Wink. Shout out to Mus.
Now I feel like you brought a different swag to the bike life scene. You know,
That
there's
nigga's
people doing their
insane.
wheelies. And when you swinging the arms or whipping the bike around, there was a swag. It wasn't like typical New York shit, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Yeah, you doing a wheelie, but how do I add some swag to it? You know, on top of that.
The other guy, they swing their arms and shit. You don't really see freaking him swinging his arm and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see me hop around that bitch though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna see me doing some shit you
Where
ain't
did
see
you
before.
get that from?
Swing your arm is just like that ain't
Entry
my
level.
swag. Like, it's cool and shit, but
And I just
You
showed
gonna see
y'all
hopping
videos in the
around,
last
yeah, yeah.
episode that he's doing what?
They not like us. 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 You think the pay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga?
Sidewalk jump off the
like, I
stage.
mean, I'm gonna do some crazy shit. I'm gonna pit
Watch
two
this, bro. I
bitches,
feel
foreign
sorry
bitches
for
you
him,
never
bro.
saw on a bike. I'm gonna do some shit that really catch a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people, I might stand on the seat, wink at your girl, wave at her, some shit like, but I'm not gonna
This
just
nigga
be
just
swinging my
saying
arm,
anything.
sitting down, doing that lazy shit. Like, I go to the gym for a reason, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna flex up. Like, for real, like.
So what was one of the tricks back then that you like that people saw you do that they were like going crazy for? That you think that you put your name on?
My favorite shit was stand on the seat. Stand
Okay.
on the seat. See a nice girl, wave her. Put my hands up. Do some crazy shit. Then my second, like my ultimate favorite trick
He go
is
to
the
gym
Bally,
in
like
shape.
Bally, Superman.
He stand on the seat.
So explain so people.
Oh, like when you get on the seat, you
Superman, put his
know what I'm saying?
hands
You
up
just
off
stand on the
bike.
seat, no break,
So no hands on.
and it's just straight
Superman.
balance.
back like
Alright,
10,
for sure.
10 years ago, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
What about chopping?
Chopping, that ain't my thing.
So that's something that was created somewhere else.
Yeah, that was somewhere else. I don't really follow niggas' trends, bro. Like, I do my thing. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, we do similar
Alpha,
shit. We
you
do
gotta
similar
pull up
shit, but
to
I
the
ain't
city,
gonna
man.
follow.
You gotta go holler at one of them
You get what I
guys,
mean?
man.
Right.
That shit is dope though. Don't get me wrong. I ain't a hater because I say that shit is fire, but
Cause you
Freaking them ain't
everyone's
doing that,
doing
like-
it, bro.
I just don't know how to follow niggas, bro. If I see what you do, I'm gonna do some other shit.
You
I'm like,
have
nah, I
to
gotta catch
follow
the
niggas,
crowd
bro.
another way. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what people fail to realize. And that's why it's not really like going forward because niggas just want to just look like each other, bro.
That's
You get what I
facts.
mean? It's like I like to be different. And you
So-
see me, I look different. I wear my own shit. I don't
For-
want to look like niggas.
For the people that don't know what chopping is,
Yeah, I was
we're gonna have like mostly car, some, oh, not mostly, but there gonna be some car people that want to know what
Yeah.
this is.
Thank
So
you for this.
I apologize if we ask like certain things that might
Yeah,
sound a little.
No, okay.
So what is chopping?
Chopping is when you look boring, you sit on the seat, you just be sitting there like like you just look dumb, bro. I took this shit. I took that shit. Look at this beat, Nah, that shit cool, bro. Like it's cool, bro. But, nah, that shit cool, bro. Look at this beat, I took that shit. Look at this beat, I took that shit. Look at this beat, Nah, that shit
Gay!
cool,
That
bro.
shit, man, bro.
Oh,
It's cool, bro. But it's some different shit freaking on
Yo,
do.
you making
So,
us look bad
with
as
chopping,
bikers as
you're
a
literally just
community,
revving.
Man, y'all gotta
Yeah.
pull that
We
nigga
really
to the
revving.
side, man.
Got the
And keep it
bike in the
possible.
low gear, and you just it's
But
cool.
usually two-stroke people do that, no?
Huh?
Two-stroke people usually do that.
Any bike.
Anybody.
But it started really on a two-stroke.
I feel like
Four-stroke.
it sound better on the two.
It sound-
Yeah, it sound hype. It sound hype. That shit hype. That shit hype. When I see a nigga do that, I gotta fuck him up now. Now I'm like, he trying to play with me. He's sticking to me or some shit. Now I gotta swerve in front of him and some crazy
Swerve in
shit.
front of
Stop
crazy.
that shit. Whoa.
Stop that shit.
Stop that shit. All right. Now he get nervous. Wants to kill
This
himself.
nigga's a drunk,
And
bro.
I flex up on him. And
So,
Get up outta
can you
there.
explain how a battle goes? Usually, like if you're setting up, if you're
You
gonna
never
battle somebody,
battle.
just repeat, just for people who don't know how. it
Let
goes.
him say it.
a battle goes, you look at the nigga, you look him in the eye, and you lock in like, all right, man, this is,
That's what Chino did to
you
him.
look at
Chino looked him in his eye, pulled up on him on that chrome thing.
Swerved in front of him, made him put down.
He ain't even doing bad. You ain't see the like. Look what he on the edge. He ain't doing. He could have did a bad. He ain't even doing bad.
He was like right here.
He was behind him though. He was on you, boy. He put down. He been put belt to your ass. Been checked your temperature. We had to wait for you to. We gonna try and get your shit. Look, we 20 minutes in. I'm ready to go in the house. I got other shit to do. This is pathetic. I'd rather put my son in the game than do this. This is terrible.
But a lot of people get battles and just rod and confused, bro.
Okay.
A lot of people like to sneak battle.
You invented sneak battles.
This nigga's riding right here, and now I got my man recording me from back there, and I see you just riding regular, and now my man is recording, and then
and if he ever tries to say that's a sneak battle, I'm gonna just put this out here to the world. We'll post a whole video. When Willie Wayne rode next to you, there ain't no weird nigga that you ain't gonna know. Willie Wayne rode next to you on camera and say, "You ready? All right, let's see what you got." Chino and Lips came like motherfucking Superman and like motherfucking the Dark Knight, nigga.
Like the Ghost Rider.
All you said was Chrome. So I like thought you ever in your mind. I'm just saying, it's be like, them niggas sneak battle me. Nigga, listen. Niggas got the archives, cuz. Belt to ass. You been easy work. You talking about you Floyd. You geeking.
Look at you while I'm riding by. Now, it makes it look like a battle, but it's not a battle. You know what I mean? I just had that shit happen in Puerto Rico. Nigga, I'm recording. I'm wheeling and ready.
To your ass.
They wait till I start wheeling, doing a video for this guy because he asked me to do a video. I just be chilling, and now they on the side of me. And then I gotta fuck you up.
No, you couldn't.
Then I fucked them up, and they put a nice tag saying, "Oh, salute to him. I always wanted to do this with him."
Nah.
So I gotta salute it. Be like, "All right, thank you for showing homage." But in New York, they like in the States, they would have made that shit like a battle.
Belt to his
How do you know you win?
Yeah, when I don't stop, and then you just look at me like I'm sorry. That's how you know that you won.
What? So,
like, I'm sorry.
How do you know you win?
Yeah. When I don't stop, and then you just look at me like I'm sorry. That's how you know. Yeah. When I don't stop, and then you just look at me like I'm sorry.
You was sus,
That's how you
bro.
know that you won.
You was sus. Like,
so, is it similar to like how street racing is? I don't know if you're
yellow
familiar with how street racing works, but like,
he's sus, man.
You know, we go to a spot, meet up.
Don't say to repeat
basically,
that,
Rap
please.
Angel,
Just let it
he was
go.
doing battles in Philly. So it's super similar to street racing. When you go to a spot, meet up. Yeah. So first bike down is who loses.
Okay.
They go for miles.
Yeah.
Just on a wheelie, on wherever. I don't want to say locations,
This
and whoever
this
for miles.
Shout out to Brad.
Yeah. So first bike down is who loses. Basically, Rap Angel, he was doing battles in Philly. So it's super similar to street racing where you go to a spot.
Battles?
Yeah. So first bike down is who loses. They go for miles. Just on a wheelie. On wherever. I don't want to say locations,
so it's
but
like,
and whoever
you
has the
admit
first
the
bike
battle,
down,
and then you going nigga got archives on your ass.
So with stunts, is it kind of similar, like first bike down? Or
Yeah, see, my swag is like
battle and loss.
Straight Willie is just like this is a straight Willie, bro. So I really won't call it like a battle. Yeah, it is a battle. Let me take that from you. It is a battle. That's not my type of battle. Like,
what's your type of
battle? Anybody? That's just like you just got a strong arm. You know what I mean? There's niggas that could just Willie for a fucking hour, but can't do shit. You get what I mean? That's not entertaining.
Got you.
You know what I mean? You want to see a nigga play basketball to dunk, cross that nigga, make him fall. You get what I mean? It gotta be entertaining. It's not this. I just want to see the nigga just. So it's like lock on a Willie. Like, let me see him turn
like, he got the most trophies.
Like X Games, you accumulated points.
Yeah, make that nigga drop. Like, let me see. I want to see that. Like, and that's the shit I brought to the game. Like,
gotcha.
Make that nigga drop. Like, let's cut the shit in half.
So who determines who wins then?
You drop
the riders,
but it just can't be, or it could be the drop. It depends the kind of thing. You get what I mean? And that's like what's
go check and see if that's your
meant, like that's what's it's about to be set.
Did he go upstairs?
How to determine that? I can't say it on the podcast because you got to really see this shit in life. For real.
Is there any, like you said, X Games? Did you ever get any
Yo, but listen, bro. At the end of the day, bro, listen to me, bro. Leaky, I want to hear your story, bro. So if you got a documentary that you holding out for, whatever the case may be, I feel like you should let us know that. Like, you know, you saying you got one in the way, but I feel like you ain't got nothing to say. At the end of the day, you know, I just. Lost for words, man. Really lost for words. I really thought, let me just look at 10 more minutes. And I looked at 10 more minutes. We had 23 minutes. 23 minutes. And it's like despicable. It's not getting better. You keep picking the cup up. Put the cup down. Nobody else is drinking. Even Jamal on the right, he's not drinking. On the end.
Inspiration from people, like some people that were on TV that maybe you looked at and kind of try to get.
Shout out to Wink 1100. Shout out to Musk.
Who the fuck?
Shout out to the guys that went. G Blocks.
G Blocks.
G Blocks was one of my favorite. He was one of the niggas going hard on the dirt bikes. But I really never really watched like the X Games and shit like that. They was too far away from me. I couldn't see them.
Yeah. He said,
how the fuck I'm getting influenced by a nigga I can't even see?
Yeah.
I got motivated by my uncle. Got a whole bunch of farm
Something
cars in my driveway.
You can see them in the streets.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The drug dealer that was on the corner that had a bunch of jewelry. Like,
yeah.
I didn't want to watch TV and get influenced by these niggas, bro.
Bro, you ain't getting no deals after this. You should ask them to delete this, bro.
I would have saw raps. I would have been running that with my hand up. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not that nigga, bro.
So have you ever gone to like a track or like a dirt? You know,
I did it a couple times.
Yeah.
Dirt track.
I did it a couple times. Shout out to my boy Alec. He brought me to a dirt track just now. Like, we was upstate doing a whole bunch of white people shit, bro. Like, nah, bro. I had some of my best fun of my life. Like,
yeah,
it's different. I'm used to being in the hood. I used to love being in some hood shit. Now I'm like, bro, this shit is whack, bro. I want to do more of that out the way shit. You get what I mean?
Right.
Do you feel like doing the track shit or the dirt stuff attracts more sponsors than the street shit does?
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Yeah, because you off the street.
Yeah.
The bikes would have been a fucking gold mine if we was on the dirt.
Yeah.
But we live too far from the dirt. So that's the problem.
Good
Gotcha.
answer.
You get what I mean?
Is that something you would like to pursue in the future?
Hell no.
No?
Hell no. I don't care about the sponsors and shit. I'm gonna get the money regardless. I get the money regardless. You get what I mean? I live better than the actual motocross riders.
Gotcha.
You get what I mean? But it's like, I want to get paid for the shit we do. Because there's kids that grow up where I grew up from, and they got to get the light. And they're not going to have the money and trucks to get to where it took, you know what I'm saying? I can get there. My boy got a truck. He brought me here. But it's like, is the average kid from my neighborhood going to get that at level?
Oh my God.
They got to meet a good friend like him that cares and want to see us win.
This is torture.
Like, so I want to try to teach, you know what I'm saying? Get this shit to a bigger platform.
So basically, like,
how much love?
like the X Games person I
should
would have
be a
watched on
challenge. I
TV,
feel
right?
like
Let's say
somebody
like a
should
Ricky
have a
Carmichael
challenge.
when I was a
How
kid.
long you
You
can watch
want to make it so that you're that Ricky Carmichael for the hood. You that person on the TV for the hood that they could
I just told you I'm motherfucking Floyd Mayweather for the hood.
No. I mean, I'm trying to put it in bike terms. I'm trying to put it in bike because basically now that's something relatable. Same way Wink was relatable for you, and now you're the relatable person, and you now creating this, platform for basically younger bike kids. And this kind of leads me into another question of your Bikestar school and teaching kids how to wheelie and stuff like that as well. So you definitely taken, in my opinion, from what I see, is the precautions necessary to work in that direction.
Facts.
And I commend you for that, to be honest.
I appreciate
I
it.
like when people do stuff like that.
Thank you.
For our neighborhood, for the community in general. So definitely, for me, I definitely commend you on that, brother.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. And that's the same thing I'm trying to do. Like, I got this shit from like my boy Chico. You get what I mean? Like, my best friend is doing 25 years of life, free tough. You get what I mean? Because like, when you grow up in the hood and you don't got nothing you really love to do, you don't end up in bullshit.
What else is there to talk about?
You know what I mean? But if you playing ball, you want to end up with a nigga that play ball.
Yeah.
You drive cars, you end up with somebody that detail cars, that fix cars. You know what I mean? So you want to be around the right people.
Yeah.
But if you in somewhere you don't know what you like doing, you end up around fuck ass people that don't know what they like doing. You get what I mean? So that's like one of the things I want to do. Like, this, bring everybody that's in a good circle that want to learn how to do something in one room. You get what I mean? And progress to the next level. And that's what I'm trying to do with the kids. Like, y'all like riding bikes? All right, come around my man. He do plumbing. My man do barber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My man detail cars. Like, what field you want to learn?
Yeah.
And that's more of like what my school is about. It's really like a trade school. We just ain't start that program yet. You get what I mean? We in there like making that shit like a non-profit right now.
Gotcha.
Facts.
That's definitely good. That's definitely good for the community.
There's nothing like that.
Nah.
Rappers make millions of dollars, bro. They don't come back to the hood and do shit.
Nah.
I made a couple thousands. I went and bought some dirt bikes, and the kids is tearing my shit up right now, cuz.
I'm being
my shit's
honest
in
with
pieces.
you.
My shit come out broken clutch, broken it. But shit, I do this shit every week, consistently, bro.
Nah, you're being honest with them. You're trying to teach them trades. You're trying to teach them real life shit. You know, and that's something that we kind of glaze over a lot. You know,
because nobody gonna do it. Somebody gotta do this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta do this shit, bro.
So how do you know? How do you guys know each other?
Let me tell you about it, yo. So this nigga right here, bro. Me and him got beef on a low, bro.
So Mar and shout out to Mar for getting this interview because you guys are good friends. So shout out to my guy.
Yeah.
But I want to know how you guys know each other, how you guys connected. Because
y'all want me to tell you an honest story? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So this nigga Mar, right? Nah, shout out to Mar, man. I met him through my boy. I think Dada. Yeah, my boy Dada put us together and shit. He was a cool guy. I fuck with Mar. Mar's cool. He's a fucking cheap asshole on the low, but he's cool, bro. He's cheap, bro.
Wait, so you met him through detailing or bikes?
Bikes. Then went to detailing.
Yeah.
Then he didn't want to start doing my rims for cheap no more. Like, come on, bro. You gotta give me the deals, bro. Like
spilling some tea.
Yeah, like I need the deal. Like I'm the guy. Kid is charging me full price, bro. Like that's the shit. I'm not. That's one thing. I don't act rich. I'm broke as fuck. You know what I mean? I need the best prices.
I'm not hearing that.
I'm broke, baby.
I'm not hearing that.
So let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Him when I was younger on the bikes. I mean, not even younger. Like when I was like 7, 8, because I'm a little younger than y'all.
Yeah.
I used to see him all the time on the bikes with like a few other guys that I know, Lonnie, and
free Lonnie, man.
Yeah, free Lonnie. I always used to see him coming down because we don't live far from each other, but we live in the same neighborhood a little bit.
Yeah.
He kind of inspired me to get a bike. I got a bike like 2 years ago, trying to try to bike shit out.
2 years. So when I started coming here, that was your first
bike? I had a bike. Yeah, I had a YC250.
Damn,
he kind of inspired me to get a bike. I'm like, yo, let me fuck with the bike and see what's up with the bike.
Yeah.
I met him. That wasn't my first bike. The first bike I had, he actually came up to me and asked me like, yo, you want to sell it?
He did have a TTR, matter of fact. He had a TTR 230.
He had a music video.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the number one Wheelie bike.
That was when I first
told
met
you that was a good Wheelie bike.
Yeah.
Which bike is it?
TTR 230.
Honda shit. I don't even remember.
Why is it the best Wheelie bike?
Was it a CRF 230?
I don't remember. It was red and white Honda. I don't know. I don't even know my bikes.
So it was a 230.
I know
CRF.
Yeah. And he asked me, he was like, yo, you wanna sell it? Because I want to use it for my Wheelie school. I was like, nah, I don't want to sell it.
Then he sold this shit for like $1,500. Didn't tell me, bro.
I did sell it.
That was our first beef, bro. This is the shit, yo, bro.
That's good price.
And I'm like, bro, I already had that.
I was around him.
I know I had that shit in my pocket. I'm like, you want to sell it? And he's like, nah.
At the time,
imagine seeing him a week later, like, I sold it.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
for the low.
For the extra low, bro.
Let me tell you why. I started hanging around him a little more. And I'm like, yo, my bike's some little bullshit. I'm like, yo, I want to get a brand new bike.
And you did come out back on the
I got a brand new bike. And I was fucking with it. I was like, yo, I want to learn how to wheelie and this and that. Like, it just looked wavy. But I don't know. That shit just looked it got too dangerous for me.
This episode of the Street Apple Podcast is brought to you by Race Motive. Bring your car from the streets to the track at Race Motive.
Bro.
But what was your first?
Got too dangerous.
Going, not to take away from but what was your first experience? Because I know we spoke about that before.
On a bike.
I'm
not gonna lie, bro. It was like a different freedom, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like the places that we would go and the shit that
I really can't watch.
You experience and you feel while you're on a bike. It's like you just have to be there to literally like feel and know what I wouldn't consider myself a bike person, like a bike star or a biker.
Yeah.
But the little time that I had a bike, bro, the experience that I got was like I can see why you can get so addicted to like the bike world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was mad fun. Late nights in the city, like on the highway.
That's a vibe.
Had him around.
It was mad fun.
Had around Skilly Bing and all them guys,
yeah,
man.
A lot of celebrities like on a bike. Like it was mad fun. Mad fun.
They done hit us up.
I would get a bike again.
They use his brand new bike for the shoot. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah. I'll get a bike again. I would get a bike again.
So do you get that feeling every single time still to this day? Or it's just does it
Let me tell you the easy way to do it. You get in a car, you gotta stop at lights. You get on a bike, you ride through that motherfucker, cuz. The cops gonna say to you, You got what I mean? Like it's like freedom, bro. It's freedom if you know what you're doing.
Now I'm about to say,
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere.
For real.
So is it harder to is it harder to navigate through the streets with a quad as opposed to a dirt bike? Because you got
dirt
hard.
You got.
Or it's just
Hell
like
yeah.
is it just
Let me tell you the easy way to do it. You get in a car, you gotta stop at lights. You get on a bike, you ride through that motherfucker, cuz.
Yeah.
The cop's gonna say to you.
The fuck are you talking about?
You got what I mean? Like it's like freedom, bro. It's freedom if you know what you're doing.
Now I'm about to say,
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere.
For real.
So is it harder to
he's from New
navigate
York.
through the streets with
I
a
think all
quad as
three of
opposed to a
them.
dirt bike? Because you got
Nah,
more.
dirt bikes is definitely way easier.
So, but I see people on quads, right? Or is
Yeah.
it quads? Or
Yeah.
You gotta really know how to, like,
Yeah,
to Willie, it's easier on a quad.
Yeah.
Right.
But to know how to manage through the traffic and shit, you gotta know how to ride, bro. A quad.
Okay.
So every quad rider ain't a slouch. Like, you gotta know how to do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The traffic in New York is
That's
like
what
this.
I'm saying. Yeah.
And we don't have them big streets like in Florida and
Right.
Atlanta. Like,
That was my
you
next
gotta know how to
question.
ride that quad, bro.
So have you been? Well, obviously you've been out of the country,
Yeah.
right? So in America, aside from New York, what was your favorite experience riding in terms of like the energy? And
My
the people
favorite
around?
place too,
Favorite
yeah.
place.
In New York or
Outside
period?
of New York.
Outside of me, yeah.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico,
okay.
honestly, was my favorite place I've been to, bro. That was one of my best ride outs. Other than like the ride outs in like 2012, like the motherfucking Ray Ray ride out and like the Hollywood Block Party, like in 2012, 2013. That was like my favorite ride out, bro. Like up to date. The shit was incredible, bro. Like the love was real. It wasn't no drama. It wasn't no sneak battles. It was just like genuine love, bro. And I go to a lot of places. Barbados, shout to Barbados, shout to St. Martin.
You just
Yeah.
literally
You know what I
said it
mean?
was
I got
a
real
sleep
love
battle.
out there, like,
Somebody
real
sleep
people.
When you
battle
travel
in
to these
Puerto Rico.
places like out of the country, what do you do bike wise? Like, how do you travel with your bike?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You
how
ship
get
it
the bike?
over? How does that work? Or you,
Oh no, I'm really tapped in with like the culture out there,
The
like the
locals
real
out
people
there?
out there. Yeah, so
and that's a good thing to mention too, because so basically you traveling and jumping on a bike you never rode before.
never rode before.
And doing your thing.
I'm going to people I never met before. I just meet off of social media and I meet
Yeah.
off of this. I think you solid, bro. I'm gonna come meet you. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And
So there's no tricks up the sleeve because whatever bike is there is what you riding.
yeah, bro.
There's no special stuff.
There ain't no
No
special
performance
shit.
enhancing drugs.
No enhancements. Good shit to say.
So you pick a bike that's similar to yours, or you just try to? Does this depend on?
Yeah, I try to stay
feeling,
on 450s. I do 450s. That's like the biggest dirt bike. I stay on 450s. I try to stay most natural as possible. Straight stock tires, and just no enhancements, man. Like this.
How do you feel? I guess because you said stock tires, and I hear this question a lot all the time. Why do you prefer the stock tires versus like the street tire on a dirt bike?
I just try to be natural, bro. This shit came out the deal like this. I'm gonna ride it like this, bro.
Okay.
You get
Is
what
there
I
any
mean?
difference in like performing?
You got a seat with ribs on it.
Hell yeah, it's different. It's a big difference. That's why they call it enhancements, and that's why they call it
That's
an
an
all
enhancement,
natural
pal.
sports player. You get what I mean? Like,
Basically, you backed it out the dealer, you're gonna get crazy.
yeah.
Versus the other ones are all modified for that
You
particular.
heard what's the name?
Yeah.
Travis Pastrana.
Oh,
Travis
yeah.
Pastrana. Yeah.
I remember him going.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, he like, wow, I don't want to have friends that ride like this. You get what I mean? Like, that
Yeah.
stock shit is like,
Yeah. Oh, he was one of the judges, no?
Yeah, he was the
when
judge.
You went on there.
yeah, but
So how did that happen? How did you end up on that show? Did they reach out to you, or?
he hit me up for Nitro Circus, and then COVID came.
Gotcha.
COVID came, boomed on everything.
Yeah.
He hit me up, the owner from X Games hit me up, and they're like, yo, this is a dying sport. We need some other entertainment with it. But COVID came, shot everything in the head, and then going forward, the next shit, as soon as COVID cleared up,
Who
they hit
called
me.
you and said what?
And then I just left out like a month later.
That's cool.
They hit me. And then going forward, but COVID came, shot everything in the head. COVID came.
Gotcha.
COVID came, boomed on everything.
Yeah.
He hit me up, the owner from X Games hit me up.
Cap.
And they're like, yo, this is a dying sport. We need some other entertainment with it. But COVID came, shot
That's
everything in the
very
head.
major.
And then going forward, the next shit, as soon as COVID cleared up, they hit me. And then I just left out like a month later.
That's cool. To know that he tapped in with the streets that way. That's cool.
Yeah. It was dope. They cool people out there.
Yeah.
So what was your experience with them going out there? Like, you obviously got to take your bike though for this one, right?
Yeah, I took both my bikes.
Right. So what was your experience with that? Because I'm sure you've done other music videos and so on, but that's probably like big production.
Yeah, that was like the biggest thing. That was the biggest thing in bike life history, period. Bike life never hit national TV like that ever. A rap video ain't the same.
Yeah.
Nobody never took it to that level.
Right.
You get what I mean? So it was dope. It was a dope experience. I said some dope things. It is worked out real good. You get what I mean? Put us on a nice, good, you know what I'm saying? Like a good look. Like
a
lot of people, like even the movies that's out for bike life, they make us look dirty, bro. We stealing bikes. We selling drugs on bikes. You get what I mean? It's never a good look for us. So that was like one of the good things that kind of set the tone where it's like, all right, we can get these guys a shot.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Right.
So it was dope.
Have you ever been to Philly and rode in Philly at all or no?
Yeah, I've been to every city, bro.
So how do you feel
every
about
bike life city?
What would you consider our bike life cities for people that want to like get into that world and want to know if they cities even popping for that type of stuff? Because there might be some kid in Wisconsin who want to be a street rider and is dead over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would you consider like the top 5, top 10 bike life cities?
Shit, I'll say
in your
5
opinion,
because there's a lot. It's growing. It's growing.
Yeah.
I'll say New York for sure, Philly for sure, Baltimore for sure, Miami for sure, ATL.
Okay.
That'd be the 5 top bike life cities.
So the East Coast, y'all heard it.
Yeah.
East Coast? Chicago?
I'm going to Chicago in June. End of June, I'm going to Chicago.
For the first time?
Yeah, first time.
So
Chicago just grew that. They just grew that.
I think it'd be good for Chicago. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
All the shit
I feel like I want to go to, you know what I'm saying? I want to go to Chirac.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Chief Keef. I want to see what that shit about. You know what I mean? I want to go out there.
Yeah, Chicago's a little
Chicago, Cali getting there.
Oh, forgot
you know
about
what I mean?
LA,
Cali getting
LA
there.
is definitely, they jumping off.
So you get Philly like number 2 under New York?
I say Baltimore. I ain't gonna be biased. I say Baltimore.
Why Baltimore though? Over Philly.
Hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga. We don't understand. Show love, nigga.
I don't know. I just say Baltimore because their history was kind of cracking before Philly.
You going based off history?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a nigga that pay homage, bro. You get what I mean? So it was New York. I would say Baltimore, Philly. The ATL in Miami, I don't know what to say, bro. They kind of got cracking at the same time, bro.
Yeah.
Around what time was this? Like, because you seem to have like a good time frame, all this stuff.
20.
So.
I think
when I hit them shits, like
I think when
I went to Miami,
rideouts started going crazy. Once everybody was doing the MLK rideouts,
MLK kind of set the tone for Miami.
You don't even know what year it is?
Because every other city was so hot where we couldn't do a big ride in no city. So MLK kind of took the place for that.
2013, brother.
Yeah.
But ATL was kind of in tune that same year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was the time.
I feel like that was that stop in between when you working your way down.
They don't got no like,
Atlanta.
And I don't mean to say that in no different like disrespectful way, but the history ain't there where like they set the tone, but it's like
bad, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
bad, bro. He was on an X the whole time, and we didn't know. Petty motherfucker.
Like, ATL is kind of slow because
I was mad as shit. I'm looking at him like I brung this bike specifically to fuck him up, and he had an X. I'm like, this nigga, man. I'm looking at this bitch, listen to the bike. I'm like, I looked at the graphic. I'm like, oh, that's an X.
Everything going on.
Boy. NYPD's news, the khaki boys.
That's what they call it?
CRT, yeah.
Terrible.
What's the criminal response team? Some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm a criminal because I ride a dirt bike. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, we deal with that shit too, bro.
That's mad disrespectful. I'm not a criminal. I just ride a dirt bike.
That's how they treat it, you know?
Yeah.
So how has it been lately in New York dealing with that? I'm not sure if you've ever had any recent experiences and run-ins with the...
Yeah, I never had any experiences with them.
Yeah, khaki boys.
I never had no experience with them, but shit, that what I'm seeing on the social media, they outside too. Like that's dangerous, bro. I don't know why they outside too.
Yeah,
you talking about the police, bro?
I feel like they trying to stop the culture. This is what I'm seeing, and they like it. They trying to have fun. They trying to laugh.
I feel like they want to be outside.
Like us, bro. Like,
exactly.
I feel like they want to be just like us, and I'm like,
what?
come outside. Like, let's
Is he
get on
talking
the
to
bikes.
bullies?
And
Yes,
I'll teach you.
bro.
I got Wheelie school. Like, I'll teach the captain or the whatever.
You'll teach
I think
who?
they should do something with community. They got community affairs and
Yeah,
everything.
but I feel like they like tearing us down more than anything. Like,
That's true.
but I be looking at it like, y'all want to tear us down. Now you got 20, 30,000 people that don't ride bikes.
Yeah.
That don't got what they love to do. What they gonna end up doing?
This is random, but it goes into them too. I think it was like a year or two ago. The impound yard that they got mysteriously went on fire. Everybody's bikes was finito. What you feel about that? You think that was some shit they pulled?
I feel like it.
I felt like that.
I feel like it because they, at the end of the day, they can't just do what they saying on TV.
Yeah, they definitely
Cops are not lawyers, bro.
Yeah.
So they just be trying to fool people. Oh, we're gonna crush all these bikes.
Exactly.
Just crush my bike, bro.
Yeah.
My lawyer would sue the shit out of you guys.
Yeah.
So it's like they just say stupid shit and they get stupid people to be like, oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride my bike
Exactly.
tomorrow.
And ironically, that whole
And I'm gonna see if they can
yard
catch this shit.
went on fire. Everybody's shit was done.
So are they allowed to take your bike if they could just take it no matter what?
Yeah, they don't take your bike.
So what are the you can't ride at all in the streets at all? Is there any way you can ride in New York or more in the city areas?
Yeah, you get some insurance, you get some plates, you get some lights.
I think you registered as a UTV.
But I swear to God, but
like that.
you can do all that shit and they still gonna take your bike, bro. They gonna find a way to take your bike.
Yeah.
Like they don't care about none of that shit, bro. They just
fight it in court like anything else. I feel like they just get off the bike, they take your shit, and you gotta fight.
Yeah, but that's just a hassle to go through when you already did everything that they asked for you to
exactly. So then you basically telling people why stop.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go through that regardless, why stop?
Now the way that they chasing, bro. If you're a regular civilian that really don't know how to ride, bro, you might as well stop, bro. They trying to kill niggas, bro. From the videos I saw, bro, they trying to kill niggas,
They
bro.
hitting people with bikes.
Not gonna lie, that's
If you don't got
sell
no,
my bike.
you don't know what you're doing, man.
It get nasty.
Come to my Wheelie school, man. I'll teach you what to do, man. And we get the streets together. You know?
It get nasty.
So is this Wheelie school in a certain is it?
Nah, I only do Wheelie school for the kids.
Okay.
I'm just joking around.
Okay.
I only do Wheelie school for the kids, 8 to 17. That's it. I don't do classes. I don't charge for classes. I just do it for the youth because I want to make this shit into a sport.
He does do that.
And I want them to
dope.
start like how you play basketball. You can start as a kid and then get to this level.
Yeah.
And I want to go so big where I get some big things going where, you know what I'm saying, we get paid for it.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm a sponsor the kids with. I'm gonna make sure they can't hit the streets.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's my thing. I don't wanna ride on the streets and risk my life. But it's like, what else I'm gonna do? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, I feel like everybody feel the same way. Like I'm making jokes and shit, but we don't want to get chased by these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Like we want to be successful. We want to be like the motherfucking X game riders and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't gotta worry about.
Something like what?
He said his name Demetrius. The black nigga named Demetrius, bro. I don't know what they was talking about, y'all. They look so disappointed in him, though. Like, yo, bro, you ain't talking about shit, big bro. Like,
He didn't show up sober.
he was drunk on the walk-in. He was drunk, a strong face ass nigga. Whole interview, your face strong as shit. Like, bro, you need AA, bro. My family had to sit me down before, bro. I get it. I understand. Your days are getting shorter, brother, not longer, man. Leave that bottle alone. And you probably had a whole bottle in that bag, man. They should have searched the bag before you came in if they really loved you. All right, cut it out, like when they switch to the other scene like this, be like,
Pick cut up. He was like,
when they switch to the other scene.
he just picked the cut up and started drinking.
Yeah, he was cutting. He was cutting. He was cutting. I ain't never seen no shit like that before, bro. That was a boring ass interview, bro. We tried, though.
I can't watch it, man. I can't watch that.
We tried, bro. We sat up here, we had a little shit set up and shit. We tried. Even King tried to do it with us. King fell asleep on the couch. Thanks for tuning in to another vlog. I'm like the DJ Academics of this shit. I'm DJ Academics of Bike Life, bro. From now on, that's what I'm on. I'm on a DJ Academics. I'm giving playback, playbooks. I got enough history to do so. That's who I am. I am now considering myself the voice. The voice is going to let y'all know this is part 2 of Leekydabikestar versus Chino, the battle that never happened. We're going to break down. We're going to go for a walk, and we're going to pull it Mr. Business style. You know, Mr. Business used to go walking with the dog. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Business, man. I wish he ain't take me off my money. But back to what I'm saying, man. Keep focused. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Last video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, go watch part 1 if you haven't. This is part 2. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's get to the walk. Come on, girl.